So consciousness is finer than more finer and more invisible and more pervading than Akash. The most subtle thing in this material realm is Akash. Bhumirapo nalo vayu kam mano buddhir evacha. Kam, K-H-A-M, kam means Akash. Ether. Air than ether. Then more subtle energy and vibration, because this is all Jagat. This is all Jada, Jadarup. Earth, water, fire, air, ether is Jadarup. But then when you talk about Man and Buddhi and Hankar and Chitta, then it's Jadarup mixed with Chit Shakti, Atma. So therefore it takes on some of the qualities of consciousness, more invisible. Like it's described in Puranas, that the realm of the Devatas, the lower Devatas, like Indra Dev and Swargaloka, that is all, it's a mono layer. They live in a, not in a total consciousness plane, or consciousness level you can say, area, region, realm. They live in the realm of mind. You ever sleep? Something called swapna? And that's called the mind, subconscious. And you have your whole reality, whole dreamland. You and whoever you want to be there. It's always you. You don't see yourself, but you see you're there. Can be colors, scents, fragrances, tastes, everything's there. So is it real? It's real? So Indra and all the apsaras and dancing girls, they're all dancing in a dreamland. It's all on the mind plane. Then you go higher than that, there's Janaloka, there's Swargaloka, then Janaloka, Mahaloka, Tapaloka, Brahmaloka. So as you go higher, then you leave the plane of Man and go to Buddhi. So on those higher planets, those rishis, they're Gyanis. The Gyanis they've crossed over, they've conquered the 6 indriyas. The 5 sense objects are smell, taste, touch, and the 6th, what is the 6th object? The 6th object of senses is thought. Enjoying thoughts. It's a product of mind. Earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind. Swargaloka, Swargasuk, dancing girls, Indra, Nandakana in the forest. Heaven! Let's go to heaven, everybody. That's as far as the Christians and Muslims go. They go to heaven. Lots of girls, lots of fun, lots of good times. Garden of Eden. That's in the dreamland, Swapna land. It's on the level of Man. Then you go higher planets, Janaloka, Tapaloka, then they're all Gyanis, yogis. So you don't become a Gyani or yogi, liberated to those planets, unless you're living in the plane of intelligence, Buddhi. Bahonam janmanamante gyanavam mam prapadyante. Krishna says in Gita 7:19, Bahonam janmanamante gyanavan. So they're gyanavan. They possess so much wisdom. They transcended the body. They transcended the senses. They transcended thought. They emerged in meditation. Om, Om. Om is nothing of this realm. It's total transcendence. So they live there. And then you go to Satyaloka, Brahmaloka. There it's at the highest level of Buddhi, where it's just Chitta and Atma. And these are all planes where existence goes on, but not a planet. There's no Indraloka doesn't have Thank you for visiting Indraloka. Then you're leaving Bombay and going to Gujarat, going to Surat. There's no border. Can you measure the mind? Muni Pungavanam. Brahma Samhita, Muni Pungavanam. The yogis travel at the speed of mind. The speed of mind means they cross the whole mental layer, and still they don't get to the lotus feet of Krishna. So this, beyond all of that, Brahma Bhuvanaloke, Krishna says in 8th chapter, verse 16, Brahma Bhuvanaloke Puna Avartin Arjuna, Mamo Petya Tukonde, Punarjanma Navidate. There's one of 4 or 5 verses of Gita where Krishna says, you come here, you don't come back. No, but there's minute independence, you have this swatantra nature, and you still, because, you're there, you're in the spiritual world, but, you still have this minute tendency, because, we have this minute free will, and so you may, when you get there, you may get envious of Krishna, or think, why does he get all the maha and I get the scraps? And everything goes to him first, and then after Radharani and the gopis, and finally comes to the mantris, we get the scraps.